Good day everyone. Today I want to talk about something that can completely change the way customers see your business, professionalism. Now let me ask you a simple question. If you needed to borrow money today, who would you rather do business with? Someone operating from a cluttered office with handwritten agreements, poor communication, and no clear processes? Or a business that is organized, professional, communicates clearly, and gives you confidence from the very first interaction? The answer is obvious. People do business with people they can trust, and professionalism creates trust. One of the biggest misconceptions in the microfinance industry is that customers only care about interest rates. That simply isn't true. Yes, price matters, of course, but people are trusting you with something very important: their personal information, their financial information, their future. They want to know they are dealing with a professional business. Professionalism isn't about having the biggest office. It isn't about driving the most expensive vehicle. And it isn't about wearing an expensive suit. Professionalism is reflected in the way you conduct your business every single day. It's reflected in the way you answer the telephone, and it's reflected in how quickly you respond to inquiries. It's reflected in the way you explain your products, and it is reflected in how you treat customers when things go wrong. Every interaction either builds trust or it destroys it. One of the first things customers notice is your appearance. Whether they walk into your office or visit your Facebook page, they are forming an opinion within seconds. Is your branding professional? Does your office look organized? Does your staff present themselves professionally? Is your website modern and innovative? Is it informative? Do your social media pages show that you are a credible business? These are small details, but they matter because people judge quality long before they experience it. Let's talk about communication. Communication is one of the easiest ways to stand out from your competitors. Return phone calls or reply to WhatsApp messages. Respond to emails and keep customers informed. If a loan is delayed, explain why. If documents are outstanding, let the customer know. If a payment has been received, then confirm it. Professional businesses communicate proactively. Poor businesses leave customers wondering what's happening. Good communication builds confidence, and confidence builds trust, and trust builds customer loyalty. Then there are your processes. Imagine two lenders. The first asks for different documents every time. Sometimes they require bank statements, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they explain affordability and sometimes they just don't. Every application is handled differently. Now imagine the other lender. Every customer follows the same clear process. Every application is handled consistently and every document is explained. Every customer knows exactly what to expect. Which business appears more professional to you? Consistency creates confidence. That's why systems matter. Professional businesses don't rely on memory. They rely on documented processes. One of the greatest advantages of using technology is that it helps create consistency. Customers receive the same professional experience every time. Documents are stored correctly and communication is recorded. Processes are followed. And technology doesn't make you professional, it helps you deliver professionalism consistently. Let's talk about something many lenders overlook. Professionalism doesn't end when the loan is approved. In fact, that's where the relationship really begins. How do you handle collections? How do you speak to customers who fall behind? Do you remain respectful? Do you communicate professionally? Or do you damage the relationship? Remember, today's customers may become tomorrow's repeat customers or tomorrow's referral. Professional lenders understand that every customer interaction is an opportunity to strengthen their reputation. Let's discuss a little bit around credibility. Credibility is earned through small actions repeated consistently, keeping appointments, doing what you say you'll do, providing accurate information, following legislation, and operating ethically. Treating every customer fairly is important. These actions might seem ordinary, but together they create something extraordinary. They create trust. And trust is one of the most valuable assets any business can possess. People recommend businesses that they trust. They return to businesses that they trust. They refer friends and family to businesses they trust. Trust reduces resistance. Trust increases loyalty. Trust creates long-term relationships. And long-term relationships create sustainable businesses. One of the greatest compliments a lender can receive isn't "you offer the cheapest loan." It's rather, "I trust you." Because trust cannot be bought. It must be earned. Every day, every interaction, every customer. Now here's the challenge. Take a moment and look at your business through your customer's eyes. Would you lend money to your business? Would you feel confident? Would you recommend your own company to your family? If the answer is no, then you've identified an opportunity to improve. And improvement is what professional businesses do. They never stop improving. They never stop learning. They never stop raising the standard. Because professionalism is not a destination, it's a daily commitment. My message today is simple. Customers don't just borrow money. They borrow confidence. They borrow trust. They borrow certainty. Be the business that gives them all three. Invest in your appearance, improve your communication, standardize your processes, treat every customer with professionalism and respect. Because professionalism creates credibility, and credibility creates trust. Trust creates loyal customers, and loyal customers build successful lending businesses. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you